Yo, what's up, guys? Troll King Films here today with another news story. And this one is actually about the game Dead Island. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are actually fans of the games, who actually played it, and if you even enjoyed it. Personally, I played Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, and I didn't really play it for the story. I thought the story was really, really cheesy. Like, oh, bro, look at us. We're on an island killing zombies, man. Type of a, like, cheap, cheesy story. But I did like the gameplay aspects of it. I did like the MMORPG style of gaining loot, like you kill to get better loot, to get better loot. That much I did like, but overall, the games were disappointments. Let's be completely honest about it. And this article is about Dead Island 2's. Deep Silver actually picked up a new company to start developing the game, because I don't know how many of you know this, but they were actually previously working with Jaeger Productions to make the game, and Jaeger is really not known for that many games. The one I played from them is Spec Ops: The Line, and that game was good, but they aren't a well-known production team, so I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Whatever. So I'm gonna read here straight from the article. Dead Island 2 is in development at Sumo Digital, publisher Deep Silver confirmed. The company told MCV that it had moved production of the zombie shooter over to the studio, with further details about the game still to come. Sumo Digital has previously worked on games like Disney Infinity and Little Big Planet. I'll get to that later. The studio is also working on Crackdown 3 alongside Dead Island 2. The change follows the loss of Dead Island 2's original developer Jaeger Productions in 2015. Deep Silver parted ways with that studio last July, which Jaeger CEO Timo Ullman attributed to a difference in vision for the project. Jaeger and Deep Silver's respective visions of the project fell out of alignment, which led to the decision that has to be made, he said following the split up. Later that month, the studio filed for insolvency. It claimed that the move was a direct result of the termination by Deep Silver. Deep Silver delayed Dead Island 2 to 2016 after missing E3 2015, but prior to the developer switch, the company had originally scheduled the game, which will launch on PlayStation 4, Windows PC, and Xbox One for a 2015 spring release. Sorry about that, I lost my place. In the meantime, the publisher confirmed this week that a collection including the first Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide will launch on PS4 and Xbox One this May. Again, I'll talk about that one in a second. We've reached out to Deep Silver to confirm that the game is still on track for 2016 and blah blah blah, and that's pretty much that whole article. So the first thing I'm going to talk about here is Deep Silver's decision to go with Sumo Digital. Now, I will say that Sumo Digital is a much more reputable company compared to Jaeger, since seeing that they've made Disney Infinity and Little Big Planet, which, depending on what you're into, you could count it as a successful game. I never enjoyed Little Big Planet, and I know I haven't played Disney Infinity, so I don't know what that's like. But they also did develop the game Crackdown, from what I'm looking at here. Those were actually relatively good games. I did like the Crackdown games, especially Crackdown 2, but it was basically just like a simple GTA clone with you were just reversing the roles, honestly. But whatever. So what I'm kind of questioning here is Deep Silver. You already lost so much money because you'd already paid Jaeger to basically have this whole game made, and then you just said, "Oh no, never mind. We don't like what it looks like. We're not doing this your way. See ya." So you go with another developer that is known for games, but they're not known for that genre of games. I mean, Dead Island is like an MMO type. Well, not really much of an MMO. More of an RPG shooter slash first person shooter. So I don't know what you're thinking going with Little Big Planet, which is open world, not open world, but it's basically a sandbox game in Disney Infinity. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking about here, but whatever. Anyway, the next point I want to talk about is and this one is a little bit more interesting, and I'm way more sensitive on this subject. So saying here that they'll be releasing basically a remastered version of Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, which had already launched on the PC, the PS3, and the Xbox 360. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking as I'm reading this article, I'm like, okay, so they're going to make the new game, blah, blah, blah. I get down to this point where it says that they're going to basically remaster those old games, and I was like, no, that's not good. I go and look to see if there's any trailers for it, and sure enough, they have it like super hyped up, like everybody's favorite game. And from what I know, people weren't really fans of the game story. I only played the game because I liked the gameplay, not the story or anything else about it. And so basically what Deep Silver's trying to do is they're just trying to dip their hands into people's pockets for even more money. It's like they're trying to say, oh, hey, you already bought this game for the previous generation, but just to make our shareholders happy, we're going to launch the exact same game, but just making it look a little bit prettier. Which all they probably did for that was maybe increase some tessellation and particle effects, maybe up the anti-aliasing and the resolution a little bit to, be used on the new consoles. And they were just like, hey, everybody come back to the Dead Island, bro. Come kill zombies on an island. And meanwhile, all of us just kind of sitting here on the sidelines just looking at this whole thing. It's just like, dude, nobody even liked your games to start with, really. So why are you wasting money launching these games again as one pack? Honestly, just don't. Just wait until 2000, wait until later in 2016 and just release the new Dead Island 2 game. Don't do any of this cheap bullshit, this remaster, pay for the game twice bullshit, because I guarantee you that just because it's all on one disc, that the people aren't going to be allowed to go take their old Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide games to GameStop to do their $10 trade up. Oh hell no, it's not the same game, so we can't do that. Really? This is the biggest money sham I have ever seen. What in the name of God are you thinking? Oh my God, just some of the stuff in the gaming industry just makes my head hurt. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you're just trying to shove shit at us and we don't want it. All we want is just a new AAA game from you. We don't want remasters. We don't want, oh, we'll just put a new coat of paint on the same old game and toss it at you like it's new. Just stop. Just make a new fucking game. Excuse my French, but geez, just make a new game. Stop with this. Oh, we'll just increase the pixel density and upscale some of the settings, and it's a new game. Trust us. Please come spend $60 more of your hard-earned money. Please, we're dying and we need your money. Oh my God. Everything that Deep Silver's doing right now is just making my head hurt. I mean, they made good games like the Saints Row series before, so they're obviously not in financial dire straits. So what the hell are you thinking, trying to release these new, well, not even new, just these quote-unquote remastered versions of these old games that nobody really wants? What are you doing? Oh, it just makes my head hurt. Alright, I'm done with my rant for the day. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you have any articles that you want to suggest, because I would like to start, talking about some stuff that you guys want me to talk about, feel free to put a link in the description or PM me to my box that I have on my YouTube channel. You should just go to my page and it should be right there. It's my mail receiving email account. We'll just call it that because I'm kind of going on a brain dead fart thing right now. I'm just going to end the video here before I embarrass myself anymore.